Hi guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how I weathered this Kratos. Here we go. I'm going to be using Vallejo Pigment FX, and we've got Burnt Umber, Dark Yellow Ochre, and then we've got the Pigment Fixer. So first off, we're going to start off with the Burnt Umber. Now always use a box. This will stop you from creating a massive mess in your painting space. Painting brush wise, I'm just using an old ruined paintbrush. It's just a really cheap art shop brush. We're dipping it straight into that weathering powder, and then we're just going to start applying this darker colour. And I'm just doing it in the recesses, kind of where dirt and grime would build up over time. Now don't worry if you go a little bit over the top, you can blow this or knock it off. After I've got it to where I want it to be, I need to fix it. So obviously we're going to do several layers. We're going to take a pipette and we're going to use the fixing material, and we're just going to drop it around on the model. We don't want to drag the end through the powder because obviously you'll start to smear and leave marks. You just want to be dropping one drop in the general area and letting the capillary action seep through the powder, and this will fix that layer in place. Moving on to the main hull of the tank, we're just going to apply this weathering powder exactly the same method. So we're looking for those deep crevices that all this grime will stay on. Bearing in mind this thing will be moving and sometimes moving at some speed, so a lot of the stuff would fall off the surface level. So we just want to try and target those hard to get areas that stuff would naturally cling to the hull of this vehicle. We're going to make sure we get the tracks now, and what we want to do is make sure that we don't go over the top. Okay, these tracks are going to be moving around, okay, they're going to be spinning at speed, and we're not always going to have them absolutely coated. So we want them to be quite grubby, but we still want to see some silver and some kind of dark areas coming through there then. And again, we're applying it to the rear of the tracks now then. So here you can see I'm just trying to get in the bottom parts of this then. And we're just kind of dabbing the brush around, creating that powdery dust. Now to make this really pop, we need to add a second layer, a second colour to it, and we're going to use dark yellow ochre. So in the same way as we did before, waiting until it's completely dry, we want to just get our old brush, dab it inside the dark yellow ochre and start applying it to the tracks now. Now don't go overboard with this second layer, this is just to mix it up a bit and to change the colours around. This isn't the primary shade. So we're just dabbing it around here, there and everywhere across the tracks. And I'm purposely going to avoid the main hull of this vehicle because I don't want to overcomplicate it and add too many colours in. The main colour should be red on this tank, and that's not taint it too much. Now that we've applied this then, you can see that I'm just tapping off some of the powder, just making sure I haven't overdone it, and just emptying that into this little box that I've got down here. And there we have it, guys. That's exactly how I weathered this beautiful Blood Angels Kratos tank. Now the keys are not to go too over the top with this weathering powder, it's just to enhance the model. Thanks for your time, guys, and like and subscribe for more content.